So this is gonna be another movie review. This one's called Hero and the Terror, 1988. This is gonna be another Canon Films release from the late 80s. I guess they signed Chuck Norris to contract during the 80s, and they put out a bunch of crap like this. I just liked it. I gave it 2 out of 5 stars. For some reason, they wanted to mix together Law and Order, and a psycho killer, and a romantic story. Don't ask me why. This is, after all, Canon Films. Of course, James Storm was in the American Ninja series, and then Billy Drago, you might recognize from the Hills Have Eyes remake. Great flick. American Ninja was a great flick. The sequels, not so much. But there really isn't that much action in this. I mean, half of the movie is Chuck Norris shacking up with his head shrinker girlfriend, who's pregos, and then I guess they're looking forward to having a baby girl together. And then supposedly they'll get married afterwards. Don't want to spoil the ending, but I guess they do everything backwards in trendy liberal California here. Not that it's bad or anything. It's probably a good idea considering that I've been married twice and unsuccessful, I might add. But in any case, it's about this 6'6" guy, the Terror, they call him. So he likes to kill women. According to the head shrinker Billy Drago, there's a lot of head shrinkers in this. The Terror likes to terrorize women because he's probably molested by his mother or something. I find that hard to believe. But anyway, I'm a little skeptical when it comes to this kind of psychoanalysis stuff. And then even worse, Chuck Norris has a head shrinker girlfriend. So the first part of the movie is just a flashback and having nightmares about this terror guy who almost killed him. But somehow he managed to escape by good fortune, I guess. And so this terror guy has been in an insane asylum. He manages to break out, but then he steals a van and falls up a 400-foot cliff. Everybody thinks he's dead. Meanwhile, they call Chuck Norris the hero for supposedly catching the terror in the first place, but I think it was an accident that Chuck Norris was just climbing up a rickety ladder, and then the terror was so heavy that he fell. And the terror has a penchant for falling. I don't know. It's like I don't know how to explain it, but I don't want to spoil the ending. Like I said. So after escaping from the insane asylum, the terror goes to a renovated movie theater to hide. There's no telling how he gets food or water to survive, but I guess he enjoys killing women by snapping their necks. And And so the mayor's all upset um, because the news media thinks that the terror is back, even though he was presumed dead earlier. The mayor convinces Chuck Norris to lie to the press and pretend like all these murders are not the terror dude, that he's dead and whatnot. Um, but then Chuck Norris goes back to the scene of the beginning of the movie. I guess it's a Sinbad's abandoned cocktail bar or whatever, um, which is where they had their first scuffle, the terror and the heroes, um, when the terror fell off that ladder. And he starts getting suspicious. He wants to check out the movie theater, but he can't find the terror. Finally, while looking at the floor plans, he sees some kind of abandoned vaudeville type room. So he goes in there. The terror's waiting for him, of course, and we see the final showdown. All this is happening while his girlie is about 9 months pregnant, I guess. Um, so I didn't really dig the whole inspiration for him to overcome his fears was the birth of his daughter. That was kind of lame. And the sappy music was awful. Typical Canon films fare. Uh, Not anything to do worthwhile your time, other than if you have absolutely nothing better to do but to watch this kind of stuff. So, yeah, I disliked it. I gave it 2 out of 5 stars. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it to anybody unless you have insomnia and you can't go to sleep. Laters.